Tesla has been doing well on the back of this stock split. What's your take on this latest announcement that the company is going to be selling up to $5 billion in shares?
Well, yeah, I think the company's taking advantage of its current market cap. I think obviously this would allow Tesla to produce more vehicles, which from our perspective is a good thing, right? So, you and I have talked about autonomous cars and Tesla's future in that market many times before. I mean, the more cars that Tesla has on the road means the more data it's collecting, and it's really furthering that goal as well. So, at Ark, we're long-term investors. We've always been looking 5 years out or more at our companies. So we're happy that Tesla is investing for growth and is just looking to make as many cars as it possibly can.
Elon Musk also just surpassed Mark Zuckerberg as the third richest person in the world because of the rise that we've seen in Tesla's stock. What is your outlook, though, on growth as the pandemic continues? Still more uncertainty ahead. Yes, people want more private modes of transportation, but people aren't commuting as much. And there are a lot of people out there struggling. We're in a recession. They don't necessarily have the money to spend on a new car.
Yeah, well, Tesla showed that graph in its last earnings report. Basically, it's the only automaker that's really seen growth in this time. So I think I'm more concerned about the rest of the auto industry in this pandemic. I mean, if you're a traditional automaker and you're trying to shift towards electric vehicles, you're trying to shift towards autonomous technology, and you have to invest in that, when your core business is failing, that just becomes a much harder problem. And to really rally behind something that you have to, again, pour money into to make it happen, it's just even harder to do that when you have to deal with layoffs and sort of cutting what's not crucial at the company. And maybe you're even focusing on selling trucks because that's what that sells in periods like this. So I think if anything, it really solidifies Tesla's position as a leader in electric vehicles and as a technology player in the auto market. You're absolutely right that as for the auto industry as a whole, this is not a great year. But for EVs long term, we see battery costs declining. That's going to continue. Electric vehicles will be cheaper than gas-powered cars. That's going to cause a massive demand switch towards EVs. And then a player like Tesla is a leader in the space again. So that'll only boost them.
Interesting. I do want to get your thoughts on this Amazon advancement in drone delivery. Obviously, Amazon, another big holding for Ark Invest. The company has gotten FAA approval for commercial drone drops. This has always been sort of in the futuristic future, but maybe the futuristic future is finally here now, and Amazon is planning its first commercial drops by drone in the United States. What's your take on this?
Yeah, I'm really excited for this announcement. So I've been researching drones for over 5 years now. We wrote a piece a while ago saying that Amazon could deliver packages by drone for less than $1. And drones, compared to autonomous cars, have always been held back by regulation, in particular in the US. And that's why companies like Amazon and Google have actually gone abroad to test the technology. So to see a home regulator getting these approvals passed and allowing this technology to move forward, that's really exciting, just for the US in particular. But for drone delivery, I mean, if you look at e-commerce as a percentage of retail, it was 15% last year. I'm sure this year it's only going to be higher with the pandemic. We think that could actually go to 60% of retail by 2030, and drones could deliver over half of that. So we think this could be, a market that's worth over $100 billion by 2030. And certainly for a player like Amazon, it really it could solidify their position as sort of this logistics Goliath. So I think that'll only, help e-commerce and change consumer shopping behavior as well.